Hey, what's up, guys? This is Boxing Guru, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, it's official, guys. See, I told you, man. I told you. Danny Jacobs had no other choice but to accept whatever Triple G and his team was offering him. I firmly believe it was a little bit more than what he was, what he made with Peter Quillen. It wasn't nothing significant. I don't think it's gonna be like $3 million. It's probably around the ballpark of 2 million or 1,800,000, somewhere like that. Nevertheless, it's still a fight that he needed to take, and he can't afford to lose the regular belt because, like I said, without the regular belt, what really is Danny Jacobs? A guy who defeated Peter Quillen. That's the only thing that you could sell him for. A guy who knocked out Peter Quillen. So Danny Jacobs had no other option. That was his only choice. What else is he gonna do? Like I said, move up to 168? I don't think so. Them boys up there will probably beat his ass. So that's it. The fight's done. It's a very, very competitive fight. It's a fight virtually every boxing fan wants to see. It's a fight that will solidify Triple G's threat. Triple G's image of a middleweight monster. If he beats this guy, it will solidify him as what they sell him to be. This is the fight that's gonna put a stamp on Triple G's image. Like I said, they're selling him to be a middleweight monster who has nobody really in his resume other than David Lemieux. But we already seen what type of fighter he really is in his last fight. Barely beating a bum. Barely. He shouldn't have looked like that against a bum. So with that being said, this fight, it's a toss-up fight. You don't know what could happen. I mean, Danny Jacobs got that crack to him. He got the reach. He got the speed. He got the footwork. He got athleticism over Triple G. But one thing we don't know is does he have the chin? We don't know if he has a chin. That's something that will be answered only on fight night. That's something that we're only going to find out on fight night. Now, Danny Jacobs could go in there and, land a good combination like he did on Peter Quillen. It's very possible. Danny Jacobs is probably, he knows how to finish a fight. Because, we've seen little glimpses of Triple G being stunned, wobbled. Not wobbled, but stunned. You can say stunned. I've never really seen him wobbled. I've seen him stunned. Curtis Stevens stunned him. Kell Brook, a blown-up welterweight, stunned him. I don't care what y'all think, man. Nobody likes to get hit in the face. I box. I'm an amateur, but I tell you this from experience. There's nobody who enjoys getting hit in the face flush by multiple punches. Flush. He can say all he wants, but the fact is, Kell Brook was too athletic for Triple G. Triple G's only shot was to overwhelm him with his size and power, in which he did. So he had to go through that. He had to take those punches, not because he wanted to, because he had to. When have you seen Triple G slip and dodge punches like Canelo, like Mayweather? You never see him slip a punch, really. You might see him slip a jab here and there, but you won't see him like slip a jab right hand, then step back from an uppercut. You never see him do defensive maneuvers like that. You see him, when somebody comes forward with a combination, you see him reset. Just do a little small step back. When it's a fighter of a low caliber who doesn't know how to fight forward and continuously move forward with the combination, of course that's a perfect maneuver to offset and defeat that offense. But when it's an experienced middleweight monster as well as Danny Jacobs, because he is a threat to Triple G, there's a reason Triple G didn't want to give him a 40% cut, because, people keep saying Triple G's a big threat, but Danny Jacobs is a threat too. He's a threat to Triple G. It's not an easy fight for Triple G. I'm leaning towards Triple G, but it's not an easy fight. Like I was saying, I believe Danny Jacobs will be able to move forward with the combination. If Triple G just does one of those small step backs he does every now and then, that won't be that effective. Triple G is going to have to work a lot on his defense. He's going to have to work a lot on his reflexes, because his reflexes are not there. Let me tell you, though, he does have a good chin, but a good chin can only take you so far, A good chin can only help you with a strong, powerful punch, here and there, maybe two at the most. But, I mean, even if you have an amazing chin, if somebody lands a 5-punch combination clean on you, like constantly, it's gonna wobble you. I mean, it might not knock you down or it might not knock you out, but it will wobble you. I mean, you're a human, you know? Triple G's a human. At the end of the day, he pisses, he shits, he cries, he bleeds, he laughs. Danny Jacobs lands a 5-punch clean combination on that chin, he will get wobbled. Danny Jacobs knows how to finish that fight. So this is a good fight, man. This is a good competitive fight. I won't pick anybody because of the competitiveness and how even this fight is. If I pick Triple G and Danny Jacobs goes in there and knocks him out, how would I look? You know, I'd look like a Triple G fanboy. If I pick Danny Jacobs and Triple G goes in there and overwhelms him with his power and just it's just too much for him in the long run and TKOs him, I'll look like a Triple G hater. So I'm gonna just stay neutral in this for now, unless I see something, you know, because I'm gonna start watching some other fights. If I see something that I strongly believe either one of the fighters is gonna be able to use and effectively win, then I'll make a choice. But until now, stay tuned, because this fight, this fight is a shit, man, and I really cannot wait. This is Boxing Guru. Take time to subscribe. I'm out.